Welcome back to the Peppercorn Boys, where the group chat became the podcast. And just when you thought the nostalgia had ended in the 90s, are we bringing it back for another one?
Yes. Yeah, I didn't know if that was a question to us, so I thought it might be part of the intro.
I don't know. I as before, I just wing the intros now and again, but I for sure give 100% more effort than Scott does on our outro last week. If any of the audience made it there.
They made it there. Of course they made it there, and they loved it. It was unbelievable.
They loved it. And of course, I'm talking about the 2016 trend that is sweeping the niche, but shout out to an honorary peppercorn, a pepper girl, shall we say, Special K, Kelly Kincaid of, as Scott says, the WWE. She was the first that I saw did it, and then
she won as well. A lot of people saying she won it.
Yeah,
wow,
hell yeah!
Can you win that?
Oh yeah,
of course you can.
When you had blue hair 10 years ago, I think you win it.
That's commitment. Yeah,
commitment.
How's 10 years ago nostalgia?
I know. I don't know.
Just works out because I was thinking, because we had a massive jump from 2006 to 2016, and even pretty much kind of from 2016 until now. That's probably why it is. It's because it was a jump, and I think because 2016 was such a show.
It was also a really good year. So like it was too hard. It was a game of two halves, I feel like 2016.
Yeah.
It started badly, yeah.
It was kind of like I think it was actually really good, and then it went real bad.
Didn't we lose a lot of celebrities at early?
We lost the celebrity.
Who was the celebrity?
The gorilla.
Oh wow.
That was that year.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
I want to say Hombre. Why am I forgetting that name? Harambe. We lost him. I just know that Logan Paul song 2016, so I just remember the bits.
Yeah. I can't. 2016 will always be probably the worst year of my life anyway.
Well, yeah, but there's that. Yeah. Let's get into that. Let's do an hour on that.
Shall we?
Yeah,
I think so. Out there. So yeah, I can't comment on that other than that, but
I don't remember 2016. What? I don't remember things that happened.
It was Dallas. We went to Dallas and Florida that year.
2016 was the start of our babyface run as well.
It was a good wrestling time.
Yeah, it was just generally, I think like, a lot of people reckon that everyone... Yeah, right. Everyone thinks they peaked in 2016.
I feel like the world ended.
But everyone then, the worm turned a little bit. And then it was a downward spiral towards COVID.
I feel like the world maybe. We're in a simulation now.
Can I just say before we carry on that I just want to address my outfit.
Yeah, I was going to say, what the hell is on your... Is that a Christmas hat or is that a yarmulke? What's going on?
It looks like a sailor's hat.
It's a Dallas Cowboys hat that I kept folding while you were messing around with your hair before we went live. I just kept rolling it up more and more to see how far it would go.
In anger.
But yeah, no, it slowly worked its way even further back. It's supposed to be here. In honor of 2016.
It's a beanie one. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's just and then I thought I'd go 2006.
Wow.
But I just wanted to apologize for my outfit because obviously the viewers have come to know me as the fashionista of the show.
Of course they have.
And there's a lot of effort that goes into how I present myself on this show.
Yeah.
And then this week it feels like there's been no effort in how I look.
Yeah, what's happened?
Somehow I've still stolen the show. I don't know how, but
well, it's not always the outfit; it's the confidence of the wearer.
Yeah.
This is it, and I'm wearing it with such confidence. But no, I just want to apologise. It's a little bit dull.
It's a lot of grey on grey.
I feel like I'm just like Paul. That's how I feel, and I don't like that. I feel like I've just come in from plumbing.
It looks like you're going to come do my electrics for me. It's like a Lecky man,
right? But 2016, here he is.
Big dog.
This is Big Man's here.
He wasn't alive in 2016.
It's not.
We don't think.
2016. Yeah. The grays on his face indicate that he might have been alive.
He could have been.
We're talking about the dog Luke here. But no, as I look at him here, as I live and breathe.
He's still a puppy.
He's 6.5 with a bullet, you can tell. Do you know what I mean?
I think my little cavi lady was probably about 2, I reckon, in 2016.
Yeah, I reckon she was in that 10, 11.
She was already up there.
I'll just say this, though. He's got a gammy ear in it. Listen to this.
Ooh. We likes that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure that's picking up.
Okay, that's good. That's a good sign.
Let's just hope, shall we?
I sometimes find an itch in my ear like that when I'm watching TV with Lisa, and I'll aggressively just.
Yeah.
It's just going like
It's good when you give the dogs that little bit, like not too far, but because they enjoy it, don't they? It's a nice little.
Yeah, they do. It's a good sensation.
They like their ears
sensation. It's like
all the other
getting
good
your back
sensations have been
scratched,
taken
innit?
away from them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
2016.
Like you, really. I just want to also say that the fact that we're calling this 2016 thing a trend, I think is a slight on things like the Harlem Shuffle. On things like, I think that was, I don't know if it was called that, but it feels like it was called that.
Yeah.
When everyone would like be really chill and then they'd go crazy.
Yeah.
And then the mannequin challenge.
Yeah. Planking.
I mean, that's a trend.
We've got lazy, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this is? What happened 10 years ago? What's next year's big trend going to be? 2017.
It is weird that we're looking back to 2016 and we never look back to 2015.
Yeah, what's up with that?
No, because no one liked.
I mean, my lucky number's 16, so I'm all right with it.
Yeah, I tell you something about 2016. It does feel like it was a moment in time.
It was definitely something happened that year for sure.
Right.
How old were you in 2016?
Me, I was 15. I was 20. Bruno, I mean, I was 27.
We were starting out 26, and then
Joe was how old I am right now.
33.
Yeah, you're 33, 34.
33.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 39 now.
That's crazy, man.
Wikipedia reckons Simon Miller's 40. I just want to put out that he is 40. He's 45, actually.
Is he?
Wow.
No, that's the gag in our group chat, Joe.
Is he older than me?
No, he's 39 or something. 38.
No.
Yeah, but his Wikipedia said he was 40 like 5 years ago, so he can't get it changed, but he's aging and he thinks that might be actively stopping him from getting signed because they're like, he's 45, we can't do it. And he's like, I'm not, I'm 38.
That happens to me a lot at the minute. I keep forgetting that I'm that little bit older, and then there's people I assume are my age, and they're like 5 years younger, and I'm like, okay.
That's literally been the ethos of you being friends with all us, I think, the whole time, Joe.
I think we've kept you. I think we've been your fountain of youth.
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I think so.
You've been,
I think so.
I don't want to say you've been draining the life out of us, but
from looking at Joe, you feel like we're draining the life out of him at this point. Yeah, no, I think trends are getting really
sloppy,
uninspired. This is
Let's think of a trend, shall we?
Oh, make one up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Live the day as a ginger. Just to see what that feels like.
Yeah.
Wait, what constitutes a trend? Because there's a lot of things that will trend on like TikTok for about a week or two, and then they go away and something else.
Universe show.
I think you just explained the trend. Don't you dare point at me.
But there's loads of sub trends. Like, so TikTok constantly has them.
Do you mean?
Let him go. Okay. Let's get to the end of
this.
Are
they sub trends? Because there's trends that are bigger than just like a TikTok trend.
Right.
Like this one just takes over everyone's social media, even people that aren't on TikTok. There's like trend like planking, things like that. They're all trends that overtake everything else.
Yeah.
TikTok has constant trends that happen every like 2 weeks. So what constitutes one of these kind of trends that are like almost above it?
Well, I'm going to say this. It's been a week since this trend started. Dare I say it's gone. And by the time this podcast goes out, it's really gone.
Yeah.
So I think all of them are 2 weeks. I think the Harlem Shake or whatever it was called.
Yeah,
by the way, the Harlem Shake is, if we're making a tier of top trends, Harlem Shake's up there. Because you can have so much fun with that. I think up there you got to put, when, what was that milkshake that came out? And then if you drank it, you'd just be like in a riverbed covered in purple or something.
The Grimace Shake or something, wasn't it?
Right, yeah. That's top tier. The mannequin challenge, that was good fun.
Yeah.
This one's right at the bottom for me. Because I don't think it's a trend. I think it's a Facebook status.
But we can't blast it too much because we are the nostalgia podcast. So we can't, when we're looking back, we can't blast certain things. So we need to.
But I'm not. I'm saying the Harlem Shake was unbelievable. Like we did. What ones did we do? We did ones on Vine. Like we're early Viners.
Yeah. And what was the other one that we always?
There was one in Vine.
Musically was before TikTok, but that became TikTok.
Yeah.
There was one.
There was one we did, I swear, on Vine back in the day. Like on that, one of the 3 Vines I think we ever put out as a crew, because they used to call us the Vine Crew. They used to call us Adam the Vine Crew. That's what
very good.
Wow. That's what they used to call it.
Very good.
Back in 2016, we were in V-necks. I think 2016 in my head, I think is 2010.
They used to call me Cara Delevingne.
Very nice.
Mm.
Bruno, have you got anything?
Wait, what was the one?
I'm trying.
There was one of those things that was very short-lived on wrestling. I remember the wrestlers used it a lot, and it didn't last long at all.
What, used it in matches?
No, they used it on WWE.
Was that a trend now? Was that a sub-trend, Joe?
No,
you're thinking of Tout.
Tout.
Yeah, it's not a trend, it's a social media platform.
No, but I'm talking about the similar to Vine. Like Tout is like Vine. What was Tout though? Small videos.
Honestly, I don't fully understand it. Do you remember Periscope? That was scary.
Whoa, yeah.
Just
But that's what Omegle
talking in
came,
2016. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, 2016. We were doing wrestling radio and we were live on Periscope. And I mean, Periscope, you could just pick anyone on Periscope and go directly into their living room.
Yeah.
And it was, people talk about X being a dangerous place, which it is. You should have been around in 2016 for Periscope.
Yeah.
My God.
You should have been around in 2005 for the stuff that we watched.
Oh yeah. But like Beaver Hotel and stuff. That was more dangerous.
Yeah.
But I mean, Periscope, you could just go to like, I don't know, Yemen.
Yeah, drop in
On a guy and he's just, for whatever reason, he's put it up on his nightstand.
Yeah.
And he's just gone to bed. And you're just like,
oh.
There you are. Just
drop into a front room and there's just 5 lads looking at you.
Yeah.
And then you're the only one there. And they go, hey, Joe.
Yeah, they're like, hey, Joe, thanks for joining us. You're like,
That's so weird, isn't it?
yeah, I love it. Chat roulette, that was a big thing in schools.
Yeah.
Dangerous game, as all of it ends up being bad. But I mean,
because humanity is terrible.
Well, as Ben Affleck said, while gestating like this, AI is always trending downwards. It's always going towards a negative. Everything online will always trend
go down
towards a negative. While he was doing this a lot. I don't know if anyone caught that.
When was he doing that?
I don't know. He was on Rogan or something. I don't know. But he basically explained why AI is trash. And everyone was like, this is unbelievable. And he explained how, similar to Bruno, he said, it's a great tool for finding out. He said, like, as a writer, I need 2 people who posted something the same day. How do I write that in a way that isn't how I just said it?
Yeah.
He said, that's a great tool. He said, anything beyond that point, it's just a crapshoot. He said, it's not as good as what we thought it would be at this point. And
no.
Kind of the opposite of what we said, which was they're hiding everyone. He never said that, but he did this with his hands so much. It's Gruden-esque.
Was it a shapeshifter one? Was it actual Ben Affleck or was it just AI being Ben Affleck?
Oh.
The first 3 times it popped up on my feed, I thought, that's AI. Because I was like, Ben Affleck, I don't think Ben Affleck's been on Rogan. Not that I listen to Rogan, but I was like, I feel like I'd know that he'd been on. I would
have known if he was on Rogan.
Right.
That's weird.
But then the more traction it caught with like big social medias, I was like, oh, I guess it's real. But they never show who he's in the interview with. But you can hear Rogan at one point say something because he's got that kind of
but
that voice.
It's tough because so many people have like put themselves behind
podcaster voice,
but podcast voice, but behind Joe Rogan's setup, and then got AI to ask a Joe Rogan question as Joe Rogan. I will say this: it doesn't
look like the Rogan show.
It's weird.
That's the only thing I would say.
I'll do some research into it. Hold on.
Yeah, but no, you worth checking out. I'll send it to you. But that was one of those attempts, those times where I was watching it. I was like, I don't think that's a real quote, but I'll just go with it. And then it got built more and more. And I thought, oh, that's a real quote. And the quote's not bad. The quote's actually quite succinct and like good. Like you go, oh, okay, that's a good way of wrapping up how we feel. But do you know what we weren't doing in 2016? AI. So let's get back to that.
Oh, the government were.
Yeah, they were.
Harambe.
I think it was him and
that's how you say it.
Him and Matt Damon were on it together, I think.
Okay, so it might have been real.
It was the latest episode, 16th of Jan. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck.
They're advertising that new film that people described as the film version of a vape pen.
What?
Just meaningless nonsense that's modern.
Wow,
that's a lot of Netflix stuff these days,
right?
I was watching. They do the press junkets where they sit in the rooms talking to someone about the film.
Right.
This person gave them a couple Pokemon packs to open.
Those 2 guys.
Yeah, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. And the discomfort I felt being someone who likes cards in how they handled these cards. And Ben Affleck pulled a holo as well, which I think the lady said would be worth about $500.
Yeah.
The way, you know how normally you watch people open packs and they kind of very gently move the cards? They were like almost just bending them out the way like this and like curving them up. And he was showing her this, but it was all like bent where he's holding it. I was like, be careful.
They don't know how to rip wax show. Just they're celebs. They can do what they want.
Yeah, they're not going to be selling that or whatnot, are they?
I tell you what, Logan definitely won't be handling his case break like that. That's for sure.
No, he knows what he's doing.
No, that's a mad one as well. Some way, I don't know how. I don't know how.
I want in.
Definitely scamming someone. Do you know what I mean? I can't figure out how. Well, I can figure out how because the real world people are learning what a break is.
Yeah.
And I think once the real human beings in the world realize what a break is, they'll realize that's a scam because it does feel very. Breaks are like gambling.
100%. Yeah. And even the box. Remember, he bought a couple boxes or a box where it was just a false box. Back in the day. So
Pokemon's got a real issue.
Happens. Yeah.
It is mad. Like, there's a guy at our work that deals in Pokemon quite a lot, and he brought in a fake pack and a real pack, and he said, "Try and show me."
Yeah.
Try and tell me which one's fake.
Yeah.
And it was so he was like, "You got to look for this and this," and I was like, "That's mad."
That's the downside. Is through this, more people will find cards, which helps us as a business as well. But the downside is more people are going to make fake cards because they realize how financially beneficial this is.
If you have the right cards, but the only way to figure out how you have the right cards is to make your own real card.
Yeah,
it's very scary. It's very scary. But there'll always be people like the top end. They'll know.
Yeah,
like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But we've had it where I've seen people at shows who are selling in like big Pokemon cards, and like it's like a big seller went next door to like another stand and was like, these aren't real, and the guy was like, oh, I didn't know. So he was like, had built up a giant collection of fake cards.
Yeah,
had no clue and was trying to sell them, or he did know.
It's really scary.
You never know.
When there's big money involved, it's terrifying.
It is a tough one, isn't it? And with that, the scam pretty much isn't on the people buying those packs. It's on the people that want to buy those cards afterwards because they're going to get the Logan Paul case break. It's like just like a PSA 10. It X's the value a little bit more when it has like kind of no meaning apart from just it was done by a celebrity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Did one of Logan's cards that he pulled in a break, didn't he PSA one recently? And now even on the PSA grading, it says
the Logan
Logan Paul.
That was one of the benefits that people got by buying into that case break is that they were all going to PSA. Like if you sent it to PSA, you would get the Logan Paul case break on it.
That's mad. It gives it its own rarity. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, that is just what collectibles are.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, like a baseball's just a baseball until Aaron Judge hits it. And
true.
Puts his fingers all over it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm going to pull us back 2016.
Yeah.
Because I feel like where were we? What were we doing in 2016? I know we were doing our babyface run. But were you creating a beast at any point during that? I can't remember. 2016 was that a big one? I don't think it was, wasn't it? Because obviously you started us off on a somber note.
Oh.
God, have a quick drink first. That is the most pretentious thing I've ever seen.
He must have been
I was already on my way.
It was in my hands and going.
Yeah.
And then you're the one that then pulled it.
Doesn't hold up in court.
Be a podcaster, mate. Like, read the room. Jesus Christ. 2016, that was the first year that we did that New Forest Aqua Park, because I did it a couple times that year.
Yeah, huge life-changing moment.
I'm not going into my life-changing moments. It wasn't Build the Monster then. BTM wasn't then. It was probably January 2017, because that's when we went down to Winchester and we tried to film those cringe intros, and you got really bored of filming for me. So we went.
Just want to put out there, I didn't get bored at all.
Oh,
he just got so insecure. He started doing that little laugh, and I was like, we were in public, in all fairness.
Yeah.
He was recording a star of a huge documentary, and he was leaning. There was a lot of leaning. There was a lot of water flowing. A lot of people walking past.
Yeah, it wasn't very good setup. Well, I know
eventually,
now.
He was like, "Yeah, I think we got it. We've got it fine." So that was really what happened. I wasn't going, "Oh."
Yeah, I know. I had real big plans for that doc as well.
And you had some bad thoughts. That's why I didn't carry on. I'll say this: learning about shooting, recording stuff, basically, because obviously we were already doing that. That was Bruno's first huge venture into the documentary world. But things take a lot of takes, right? Because I was present for a Kit Wilson vignette this week, that took 4 hours. And I was constantly reminded at the top level, this is how long it takes.
Yep.
And I went, the Brothers Or don't take that long.
No,
One take.
Scott basically wants one take, or
Yeah.
like if it's not that, just straight after it, and 2 takes most, so we can quickly splice it up together.
One take,
Yeah.
One take Johnson. That's what they call me.
Yeah.
I mean, I perform best under pressure, and I mean, so I'm like a diamond. Some people have said I'm like LeBron in front of the camera, but as far as a court goes, and I will just kind of get out there. I'll deliver it. I'll also produce it. I'll record it. I'll edit it. I'll put it out. I'll be a social media expert. I'll do it all. And I just need that one take because I need the time to do all the other stuff. I mean, most people have a team of 6 or 7 people.
Go do the back work.
And I don't. I mean, you know what I mean? I got Joe, one-hand Jonas over here. Like, he's just sitting there going, what am I doing? And I just do your bit, okay? And then I get out there and I just put it out there. And obviously the whole time I'm doing it, usually there's people like haters out there like Bruno and that, they're trying to diminish. They're trying to push it out of the algorithm somehow. They're reporting videos, always fighting against the tide. And again, they talk about sharks in the ocean, apex predators and things like that. And what they'll do is they'll always try and push through. They'll go and push past the current. They're trying to push past like any other apex predator and just kind of avoid that. But I mean, sometimes you get caught by a fish. Do you know what I mean? That's bigger than you, or maybe even a boat, maybe a net. And Bruno is my net. What are we talking about?
No.
That was great.
The Kit Wilson promo. Do we think that it is for TV or is it for socials?
I think it's for socials, but I mean, I've seen the cut. It's been done now, and I think it's good enough to be on TV.
I think use it, mate. WD, just use it. Put it out. He's so over. He is so over. It's unbelievable.
Yeah,
incredible.
Exactly, and I think it'll be. I don't know if it'll end up in TV just because of the situation, like, and how long it's like 2 or 3 minutes, and TV's very expensive.
Very cutthroat.
But I think once it goes on socials, it will do very well because I genuinely laughed like 3 times. I watched him deliver these lines maybe 500 times, and I'm that guy. I'm gonna just can I just put this out there?
Yeah.
This is about Lewis and Sammy, about Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. These two. Yeah, on the face of it, they're WWE superstars. They're making far too much money, really. All these things. They're living in America. They're doing all these things. They've stopped talking to us because they're big time, obviously. Because last time I spoke to Sam, he actually charged me.
Like
it's crazy.
A cameo,
it's crazy. But when we all naturally sit around here, Bruno obviously digs ditches for a living. Like, he works extremely hard. We all work extremely hard for our living. And we're not necessarily compensated how we should be for how hard we work.
Yeah.
But I spent a day with a WWE superstar. They weren't quite hard. It turns out it seems really hard because I'm going to just tell you what his day was without
spoiling it.
I don't think I'm going beyond any means here. He flies from Orlando to Newark. If you know he lives in Orlando, everyone does. The Newark. Then he has to get Newark to the UK. With a 3-hour layover. He lands at 10. He has to then get on a bus for an hour. He gets to a hotel. In this meantime, a brother Raw is traveling across a bridge, going, just tell me when you landed, all these kind of things. We meet at about midday. Okay. In that 2 hours, he has got to the hotel, checked himself in with Randy Orton and the rest, and then gone back out into Wembley Way. Walked to where we watched Aston Villa game.
Yeah. Into the streets.
In a teddy bear shirt. And I found him in the rain at a petrol station. I pulled in, or a McDonald's or whatever. We then drove for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
We met with someone else. We had lunch. We then walked back for a Morrison's in which he had to find a monster. We then got into a wrestling school where he was going to record this thing at maybe 2:45. He was then holding an actual seminar at 7. He got into his gear within 5 minutes. Was now Kit Wilson. He has written this script. He's got ideas. He's come up with all this. They then record and or do rehearsals for this one segment for 4 hours. 4 hours, 15 minutes in gear. And it's like when you're in gear, like old wrestling.
You want to get out of it as quick as you can.
You're just kind of there. And he's, and also, by the way, he is shouting certain lines repeatedly for 4 hours. Then everyone turns up. He has to say hello to everyone. He then does a 3-hour seminar in which, we've done seminars.
Yeah.
I've hurt myself in a seminar. he took notes on every single person and gave them direct feedback.
Wow.
He gave shout out to Hustle Wrestling, obviously. He sat and spoke to every single one. He went around the room and helped them come up with something that maybe will set them apart individually, and then left notes. He then finished that, did that. Then obviously everyone wants to get a picture with him after the thing. He does essentially an impromptu hour-long meet and greet.
Nice.
This is now 11:15. We now leave this place, drive 40 minutes back to a hotel. We get there. We dap up some security guard that I don't know, but everyone else seems to know very well.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Do you want Chinese?" And I go, "Of course I do." And then we got Chinese. We went back down, Deliveroo, went back up. We went to sleep at 4:30. Okay. I was going to leave, and he was like, "Nah, just literally sleep for a couple hours."
I kept waking up in the night to text you because I thought you were driving.
And he was like, because you got a long drive and blah, blah, And I was like, yeah. In amongst this, he finds out he has an interview with a very large-scale wrestling interviewer.
Yeah.
3 hours after we're going to bed. So he knows he has to be up in 3 hours. He's also done an international flight and not slept.
Yeah.
Yet.
Did he get that monster?
He did the next day. He never got the one on the day was really hard to come by. I don't know what happened. And then he does that. He then goes to Smith's toy store. If you went and did meet and greet, fair play. You went and met him because that was advertised, whatever. He then comes back from that. He has to grab his gear. That was an hour and a half meet and greet. Then go to a Wembley arena. He did ITV live from there. He did WWE Japan, WWE India. And then obviously, as you saw on SmackDown, had a really lovely moment in that front of that Wembley audience. Obviously, had to go through all that, I guess. And then go back to the hotel where Damian Priest pushes him out in front of the adoring fans. And this is a shout not just to Sam, because I've just been around Sam for a day like that. This is Sam and Lou or any of the guys.
Yeah.
From the outside, I think it's easy. I'd do that.
Yeah.
For that money. Of course we would.
But I don't think many people have it in them.
Especially when you've done for us, we've done a percentage of that, where you've done like a show day or where you're in gear and you have to do like takes and you're doing something for like 3-4 hours and you really have to then come down, then come back up and then go back down on very little sleep. We've done like a percentage of that and it's really hard. And I watched that and I thought, where's that battery coming from? Like, where is that energy coming from? And fair play to Pretty Deadly, to both of them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sure. I'm shouting out Lou because again, I haven't been around him on a show day.
I don't know how their schedules are like. They're not as like crazy with the house shows anymore, but the travel is grueling. Like, how many times are they just in airports on layovers and stuff like that? And it's like trying to kill time. And when they came back and then they did all the stuff like when they went to headquarters as well. So like on their off days, they're still jumping up to Connecticut and stuff like that. So mate, they're. It is crazy. It was because I was tired and my back's tired because I was starting. I was like, and again, it might be different again when you look at your bank account or anything like that. But I was like, fair play to these two. Like, heck yeah. And also, if you're talking about trends, there is an active. There's a peppercorn trend actively happening.
It's literally viral currently. Yeah, I'm glad you did that though, because I don't think it's highlighted enough to people like fans. It doesn't have to be because fans don't need to.
Yeah, you don't have to. Well, Unreal, I'm just halfway through the new season.
Yeah, but even on there, they don't necessarily show you the extent of like a typical 24 or 48 hours looks like for a wrestler. They kind of gloss over the stuff. But
I think as well, like growing up, I used to always be like, oh, I'd love to be like in an airport. And then obviously being around them more, it's like, yeah, but 3 hours in like Poughkeepsie on a crossover to do something else, then to do something else.
And when it's every day.
Yeah, you're like, it can, again, it's like football players, and people say like, yeah, but I'll play every 2 days for that money. Yeah, right. But I mean, could I play at that level? I don't know. That's the thing, because you're also going to look right. You got to be on point. Your diet's got to be on point.
That's why not everyone's cut out to be that.
And can you imagine being QB1, mate?
Oh,
shout out Cody Rhodes. I'll say this: there was actively people dressed as Cody Rhodes at 3:00 in the morning in a hotel lobby.
Hell yeah! That's what we love.
We were in the lobby at 2:30. No one. At 3:00. 3 people.
Wow.
And it was because
they're getting early.
The other roster were kind of flying down from Newcastle. So they were getting around 3:00 was when everyone was getting
schedules, man. Jesus Christ.
I said it to Sam and he was like,
give over.
Because he was like, I don't know. And I said, well, and then I think someone like a collective friend of ours, they were involved in like coming down.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, they're on their way down now. And I said, that's why they're in the lobby. And Sam was like, oh yeah, Jesus. Because he has no clue. Like, there's no reason for him to know, but he doesn't know. But those fans know.
I don't know. Like, even when they wait in the airports,
how do they breach security? Because I had to breach security. It was and it's not easy. Like,
no,
it's not,
especially when you're dressed like Cody Rhodes. I'm sure the security guard.
I was, by the way.
I'm sure the security guard didn't look at him and go, "Hey, Cody, what's up?"
Hold on. Also, we did skip over the Chinese debacle.
I threw his the only time I've ever seen him look at me with that disdain was when I wore dirty swim shorts.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't think he's over that yet. But this one, we were eating it and we were very happy, and it took us a long time, and it was so tasty after a long day. But I mean, it was on my side, and then something made me laugh, and I just hit it. And he was eating. He went, and which didn't fill me full of confidence. And I went, ha ha ha, like as if like to say, oh, that's a shame, isn't it? And he went, they're going to charge me on that. And I went, oh, no, you're good. And then I started to like shuffle it in. I started to shovel it into the thing. And he went, So I got because we didn't have cutlery. We realized this once we got back to the room.
Always got to check the cutlery option.
We had 2 teaspoons, like by the kettle, whatever. I'm eating with it. I go, oh yeah, because it's Hong Kong chicken.
Yeah,
it's like there's kind of a thickness in the
and orange.
So I start dragging it along the carpet into the thing.
But you hadn't finished the thing, had you?
No, no, right.
Oh, no.
And I keep doing it, and then I like Sam's like, he's eating, he's going, and there's not really a conversation happening. He's just a little bit disappointed,
internally judging.
Yeah, and then I went and got like some wet tissue. I pretty much got it out, pretty much. And then I was like, oh, my spoon. I haven't finished. And I went to the toilet. I just put it under like the hot tap for a little bit.
Yeah.
And Sam was just carrying on eating. I sat back down and he went, not even a hot tap would let me use that again. And I was like, but I was so hungry. I was like, there's no way after all this, I'm going to go, can I use your spoon after you? He's going to go, no chance.
I would have been, did you eat the stuff that was on the floor then?
No.
Okay.
Oh, well, no. I only lost one bit of chicken. The rest was just peppers, and I was never going to eat them.
You telling me he didn't once call you toxic during all of this?
He called me toxic maybe 4 times during the day.
Yeah, good.
Hit me with the spirit fingers, the pretty deadly fingers at one point. Yeah.
The little hip thrust.
Here he comes. Luke's, he's actually opened a lock or something. He's back. Big man, you fed up.
Baba.
It was a really fun day, and it was nice to be a part of something because obviously everyone. It felt like a Kit Wilson coming out.
Oh God,
day. Yeah. And it was nice to share a bed with him. Obviously, the day that happened.
It's beautiful.
By the way, the widest bed you could we could go full arms and not touch each other.
Hell yeah. That's what we like.
And I just want to say this: a win for Kit Wilson is a win for Elton Prince, and a win for the Peppercorns.
Oh yeah.
This is a team. If one of us is up front in a minute,
I need to get onto his gear designer to get a peppercorn type, like just subtly in there,
Oh yeah, how's he? He better do that now. I'm gonna be mad if he doesn't. Actually. Yeah, maybe like on the back it just says Peppercorn Sports Cards in big letters as well. Gunners are us down the leg.
He becomes one of those athletes.
He's Brock Lesnar. And one thing we do know is he is Brock Lesnar.
He is Brock
Lesnar. Yeah. But no, that
just not toxic.
Very much so. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see the rise and obviously the eventual, hopefully, big Elton Prince return.
Yeah, and that. Yeah,
and the payoff. So
for sure,
and obviously, and the debut of the brothers, obviously, and a lot of people are wondering, and the rumors might be true about the Rumble.
They're
saying that Joe Orr might be in the Rumble.
Wow.
That's what the sheets are saying.
Out of all the Peppercorns?
Yeah, apparently you're taking Brock Lesnar's position.
That's a lot of pressure.
They had him in Bensel and they just rubbed him out and just put...
Yeah,
they put Otis Orr as well, which is really...
their red cage match, yeah. I haven't received my itinerary yet.
Have you not?
Yeah.
I need to
Are you going to be okay in the Middle East, Joe?
I don't know. I need to book holiday.
Yeah, I don't think he can get it off, so I'm going to go down and pretend I'm him. I just need to be able to grow a mustache.
How do I tell Bill I'm going to Saudi?
I have quite, like, weirdly enough, the stuff that I have this week are kind of all questions.
That's hit me.
Okay, so this has been on my mind for a while, actually. So in this world, there are people out there that are top of leaderboards in all certain things. All right.
Okay.
What do you think the one thing that you do have done or consumed or something in your life you are the closest to the top of the leaderboard?
Oh, that's a really good question.
That's really good. Oh man.
Well, Joe Hendry, have you believe it's 5 of them? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you need all 5.
That's a very funny joke to about 4 people in the world to understand it.
You got it.
I'm not one of them.
No one listening is either.
God, what have I done?
Oh, the first one that comes to mind is obviously talking really quickly while also no one understanding it. But I'd say I'm fairly hard on that.
My example of this, I think I'm closest to the top of the leaderboard on sausages consumed. The one thing in my life.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack there. I'd say pause for a little bit. I'd pause for a minute.
What have I done more in my life? Because someone in this world has eaten the most crisps, has eaten the most biscuits. Like, and they don't know.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
That's a really firm point. I tell you what I'm not at the top of is drinking enough water. I don't think I've consumed enough water in the world.
No.
This guy might have.
I'd say for a period of time, I might have been top of the list on this.
Yeah.
But
I think of cottage cheese, maybe.
That was more of a phase. That was
got to be a phase.
That was 2016.
LBs of cottage cheese.
That might have been 2016.
I think Lissy, shout out Lissy if she can hear me, she might be at the top of the world list of rice and gravy consumed. Woo! Would you agree? Woo! I think she's nodding.
Yeah, big time.
I could just see her spectacles actually from here.
It could be.
It's gone dark in that room actually.
You could be 1/billionth in the world, but it's the thing that you're out of all the leaderboards in the absolute world. That's the category you are top of. That's the category you are highest in. Sorry.
I'd like to think. I would say like caffeine consumption or something, but I mean,
there's people out there.
I mean, I know my limit. I know my limits with caffeine. Someone at work the other day told me what his caffeine intake was in a day. He doesn't drink coffee though, but he has about 4 monsters a day.
Whoa.
He has 1 in the morning, 1 mid-morning, 1 mid-afternoon, and 1 at night.
Sidebar: who was that fullback that played briefly for 4 months?
He had a 4-pack of Monster.
Yeah, what was that guy's name?
Can't remember.
He was quite athletic, awful at football. Yeah, he wasn't very good at football. God, what was his name?
He would have a 4-pack on a game day.
Wasn't something Mason, was it?
No, he died in a box, that guy. The box, by the way, not the box.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say I'm up there with the most views of the film Scream.
Yeah.
I think I'm in top 1,000.
Wow.
And I think that's quite good.
Wow.
Because basically when I was like a certain age, I was allowed to watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was like a hitting out or something or excitement, but I would watch that maybe 3 or 4 times a day on repeat, which says a lot about me. But I've also carried on in later life to see it. I'd say minutes consumed of like WrestleMania. I've watched a lot of WrestleMania repeatedly.
Wrestling consumption in general, maybe.
Yeah, because I've never stopped. Like, I don't think I've missed a Raw or SmackDown.
Stop.
I don't think I've missed a Raw or SmackDown or a pay-per-view in maybe 30 years.
Well, that's mad. Yeah.
And I obviously not also. Again, I'm not watching from snout to anus on every single Raw, but I mean I'm watching a lot, but I mean, am I taking it in? I don't know. But there are people out there that are like mega, like that guy. Yeah, but the green shirt guy's probably been to more shows than I've watched.
Exactly. Yeah. But but you could be that might be the thing that you've got the most minutes in your life stored as. So that's your best bet forward on the old leaderboard, But maybe minutes consumed on 2016 was the greatest year of my life by Logan Paul on YouTube is probably.
You like that one, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
It was before I went to poop.
I tell you what, there's one Max Scherzer YouTube video that I watch very regularly, and I'm pretty sure in the last year the guy that made it has probably seen a little spike because I watch it pretty regularly, like for a little bit of inspo.
Right, that's good. What? Oh my goodness, I feel like there has to be something.
That is a really interesting question, though. To think about something you've done that much, that regularly over a long period of time.
It's crazy. I think maybe like hours slept for me is up there as well.
Hell yeah.
Do you think you slept a lot? Do you reckon you slept more than 50% of your life? Surely not.
I think it's close though. I don't think it's maybe 50, but I think it's damn close. I think it may be low 40s.
Is that why you think you're 17? Because you only lived half of it?
Yeah, maybe.
That is mad. That is mad to think. If you're one of these people that sleeps a lot, you've missed over your whole life.
Half your life.
That is crazy, isn't it?
But nothing is also happening.
No.
Look at Bruce. He's like, no, it's not, is it? Yeah, because he slept too much. Do you know, it's really tough. I don't think I've been exemplary. Lovely.
Is that what you were going for?
It was
okay, cool.
Anything as far as like repetition.
Yeah.
Because there's always someone that's done something too many times.
Yeah.
But are those people saying, you know, the ones that have done it too many times, are they also thinking, oh no, there's people out there that have done it? Potentially. So I might also be doing something. What have I done?
I want to know, but then I also do want to know for like the sausages consumed, like how far I am off the leader, like off the top, you know? Like, do I need to get...
Do you know what would be amazing is if you could pick one, but you had to pick one.
And then...
For example, let's say it's a game show. It's like, we're going to give you $1 million if you pick the right thing that you've done the most.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you picked that. And then it was like, no, it's actually this. What's your best foot forward? Are you saying sausages?
I think it could, to be honest, it's the one that's like most recent. That I just feel like they're constant.
Just a constant stream of sausages. That is mad.
How many sausages can you eat in a year?
Like
how many happen in a week? We'll figure this out.
I reckon because some weeks, like a week, I potentially do without. But I reckon it breaks down to a good sausage a day. I reckon.
Ooh. Like when you're cooking dinner and you have a pack of sausages, do you eat the whole pack?
Yeah, well, I have to.
There was a big issue here.
There was a huge issue that I could guzzle 14 in about a 6-hour stint, and they weren't. And they weren't small.
Old Ronnie Blue over it.
Yeah. He's Ronnie Blue. Very good. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's up there because there's no I know you hear of as a kid, Bruno, did you eat a lot of sausages?
I'm not sure, you know.
Because there's some kids like our cousin.
Oh, Sam would.
The only thing you would eat for maybe like the first 10 years of his life was sausage.
Yeah.
But sausages with ketchup. So he did that until that age, and then it fell off where he'd maybe have a sausage a week, you know, something like that. It depends. Are we counting cocktail sausages to chipolatas all the way to those big boys? Because the worst part about all this, by the way, the ones he's got in his head that he's eating that many of, no one knows this. They're this big, and they're that fat.
Are they Tesco?
Because a lot of people, people are thinking
they were spot on.
What cocktail sausages? But I know people.
It's definitely not cocktail sausages. Yeah,
I know regular people who put away, you know, like in Tesco, you get the cocktail sausage box.
Yeah.
They put away one of them a week, a couple of them a week.
Oh, wow.
You need to snack on them. Which, by the way, I think if you're going to snack on any meat, don't make it pork.
Or don't make it sausages. Pork's okay. I know pigs are very smart, but...
Yeah, I think, honestly, that was the wackiest way to explain what meat you should eat. He said, don't make it sausages. Pork's fine. Pigs are smart. That's literally what you said.
Why not pork?
Because it's all super high in fat and salt.
Not necessarily.
Bacon is known for being good for your heart, to be fair. Yeah. And pork chops.
Yeah, pork's probably not the best one.
Pork's just generally really fat. Do you know what, Bruno?
You can get lean cuts, all right?
Yeah. Not very easily.
All right.
Bruno, what are pigs known for?
Oink.
Yeah. What else?
Disposing of bodies.
Yeah. All right. We didn't go into the right one here. What do you know?
Picking up truffles. Is that
we're going to stop now. Yeah.
Rolling in poo.
Yes. A good way of putting it. But they're
What's
known
the
for being quite fat.
Fat.
Yeah.
Big, fat, and pink.
Yeah.
I think they got such a fun tail. I just don't think
they're incredibly smart though. So that's why people
that transmits through the sausages. If I could say, I don't want to be broad with this.
That's why
I don't want to be broad.
Yeah,
but most people that eat a lot of pork,
I
don't ever correlate. They're the smartest people I know.
Because if you eat too much chicken, you're dumb.
Well,
Hey, there's always bacon in the morning, all right?
that's a very good point. That's a very good
Nick
point.
Jonas will agree.
Okay, that took me a second. I love that. By the way, I might have the most minutes to listen to that song.
On what song?
Bacon by Nick Jonas.
I don't think I've heard that one.
Oh, change your life.
Right, okay.
You'll never
I'll
beat
have
me
a-
how many minutes I've put.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. I there are some. I want to see minutes of like the most song that I've listened to as well.
So is it? You say this thing that you brought up is this is like it's like Spotify rap, but for your life.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I reckon mine's blinking.
I'm gonna be honest. You're definitely beating most of the peppercorns.
You're definitely
Most
in your age bracket. You're higher, but I feel like people in their 90s maybe have got a couple more years on. Like,
right. Even if they're blinking every once a minute, they still
Yeah.
come on you. I think there should be weight categories, like age categories. But like at 37, Bruno shouldn't have eaten the amount of sausages he's eaten.
no, yeah, true.
But someone who's 90 who quite fancies a triple R once a week might actually be skyrocketing well above Bruno.
The time, yeah.
Just times put in. Do you know what I
It's
mean?
crazy.
But the chances are, if you're eating a lot of sausages,
You're not going to live that long.
You're not getting it.
You're
That's
not-
You're super smart though.
but you're super smart. Yeah. Yeah. Sausage is bad. Pork's good. I mean, they're smart.
Smart pig.
Great.
Smart.
Such a big smart.
I thought that was the route that you were going. That you didn't like to eat
Pete?
you didn't,
Who's Pete?
Get consent first. Damn it.
Yeah, Jesus.
you didn't like to eat pork because you liked pigs as an animal because they are quite smart. I've heard that. That's what I have.
Right.
I know you don't like lamb because they're cute.
Yeah, I feel like the way you're saying it is really patronizing and
It's not
diminishing it.
patronising.
No, it is. No, you don't decide that. I decide how it felt. But you let me know how I should have felt. God bless your
Okay,
exes.
let's.
The-
I want to. Cool. Have you got any more on
Yeah.
this topic?
Can I just say you can never
Why are you
find
shouting at me?
you can never find an Allen key when you need it.
There's one right
There's one right there. I
keep on-
don't need it.
there. Well, yeah. Well, you never know when you need it. You always need an Allen key.
That's mad.
I'm just gonna throw my one. I think mine is minutes watched WrestleMania.
Heck yeah.
Minutes watch of
I know that
WrestleMania
I-
specifically.
Specifically any WrestleMania.
Okay, cool.
And I only say that because I've got decent knowledge on it. Today I realized I have a very bad knowledge of the last 4 years.
Wow.
Once it's gone to 2 days.
It's too hard to keep up with, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. Too much.
When
Mine's
you're not
blinking.
going, it's not the same.
Yeah, Joe's is blinking or doing this.
Some sort of tick. Yeah. Some sort of
Yeah, I'm going to say this, Joe. There's a lot of ticks out there.
tick. Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, true.
there's you could be in the middle of the pack.
I'm in the middle of the
I
pack.
think you're in the middle of the pack.
I don't know what
Oh,
else
you're
there
not. I'm not saying
is.
anything.
Yeah, I don't know what else there is.
Like reforming your nose and ears. So you're probably up there.
Yeah.
These kids nowadays, they're mogging everyone and doing it, aren't they?
Yeah. There's another thing that I wanted to ask. This is quite philosophical, all right?
Well, that one wasn't.
Yeah,
That'd be on his gravestone, by the way. You say, don't eat sausages, but pork's fine. Pigs are smart.
I mean, if a pig had asked me that, I would have thought you were super smart.
Yeah. I mean, they can't even talk. They're not that smart.
I don't know. How do we gauge how smart they are?
So
Oh, wait, this one's talking.
we both got.
He reacted. It was only funny if he reacted.
Mate, I'm just trying to.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to
That's
manage.
fake, isn't it? So fake.
Yeah.
God, he's fake.
I'm a fake.
He's such a work.
So we have 2 cups, all right?
Yeah.
You're looking in my cup. What are you checking my cup for? This is such a bad way of
The way you've asked it, I don't understand the question yet.
This is an Insta story I posted the other day.
Oh, damn it.
You got it from him.
Damn it. I
Oh
knew
my
I saw it from
God.
somewhere, but I've seen it a couple more times since.
You
All
could-
Bruno, I'm checking to see how much you've got.
Yeah.
And if you need more.
Oh, I did see
Yeah.
this. And that was very, by the way,
It's-
people post, like Kieran will throw up, like maybe Tom Hardy saying, you don't know how loyal they are,
Yeah,
or something like that.
yeah.
And it's like, I don't know what that meant, but I agree. Or like, this year's about me.
Yeah.
People say something like that.
Yeah.
You put that one up and I listened to it, and I'm just going to put this out on record. That couldn't be more true of you.
This is
I mean, I've never eaten a meal where Joe's actively trying to give me his meal for whatever reason. He's going, do you have enough? And I'm like, Joe, I've I've got a pizza and you've got a burger. I don't know what you could add to my pizza. He's like, you could have my chips. And I'm like, I have a whole pizza. You know, that's fine. I don't need them all. I was like, you just bought them saying you're really hungry. Why are you offering me your chips? And he's like,
this has become a whole thing at work now.
oh,
People keep saying they've forgotten their lunch, and I offer them mine.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, I would actually say it's not a bit. Like, he really does do that, which that could be also the thing he's top at. Just offering out anything he has.
Generosity.
Yeah, when I was younger, he used to give all my mates 10 quid just because he got paid at work.
Hell yeah.
He didn't know what to do with this. He's like, who wants a 20? Who wants a 20?
Yeah,
he was like Oprah originally.
He was.
He was.
You get a 20. You get a 20. You get a 20.
And then he just genuinely jump off something really high for entertainment for all of us, blow up both his knees, and then walk home. But
Work.
I don't know what I'm checking for. Like, that's my answer. I don't know what I'm just.
No, it's I very much there are it does definitely you either do one or the other. You either check to see if you've got more, or you're checking to see if they've got enough. Like it does boil down to it. It does say a lot about character.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping it's.
I think we're checking to see if you have enough.
It's tough as well because we're in wrestling and showbiz and stuff, and sometimes it is a bit like
you have to be dog eat dog. I know.
Well, it's like you know, like I've talked about it before, where I said like when Pretty Deadly got, you know, I love them.
Yeah,
but once they're on SmackDown, it's like, what about? Do you know what I mean? You do that. There's a natural feeling, and that's like you have to admit that because it's like no harm on it. It's just for you, it's a personal feeling of like, you know, yeah. It's nicer when you're really close friends with them because you can actually enjoy it. Whereas when I was coming through, someone get a tryout that you kind of vaguely like, you'd be like, I don't know, this guy's dead to me. So it was always like Kieran when he got a tryout.
No, but you get to enjoy the ride now. Like that's
the really fun thing. Yeah.
I've got another question for you.
I've got a really philosophical one as well for after. Yeah.
No, go. Let's stay with the philosophical thing as well, because as Lissy slid into my DMs earlier this week with a very intense question, kind of like it took me back, and I was like, do you know what? I don't know, and I asked ChatGPT to ask me questions to get to an answer.
My wife sent you a DM.
Yeah. It was to do with her CPE. Is that what it's called?
Definitely got that wrong, but that's cool.
So no, it was a really hard question to answer from the perspective that she asked, but I think I gave it to her wrong.
You used AI. You're like, I don't know how to answer that.
I tried to because I wanted to, because I was using AI for good. Because when you can ask it questions and it asks you questions back, then you can actually form, like, it helps you form your thoughts a hell of a lot more. And
you can't believe how similar to Ben Affleck you're acting right now.
I would also
until you see the clip.
Okay.
Put that hand down, honestly. Stop talking. Ask the question, go on, sorry.
No. Do you want me, what, the question that she asked?
I don't know what you were doing.
Okay,
so go back to whatever you were doing.
No. You
want my question?
Yeah, I want your question, please.
Okay, so I had some would say a come to Jesus moment this week.
Heck yeah.
Like a life altering change.
Yeah.
To me was I became aware, because I'm very self-aware and big into growth. I think I've been putting my socks on wrong.
Oh.
This whole time.
Okay.
And ironically, Bruno, you know, I've talked about in the past, some people don't fully understand the gym or wrestling or stuff like that. You can tell them to do a clean and you got to get your elbows under here, your hips here, but you can watch it once and be like, I understand that. You can feel it in your body, how that sits, right?
Yeah.
Some people don't. And
Yeah.
I remember one, Bruno know him, his tits and that, but he would clean and his forearms were back here and he was holding it there like that. And I was thinking, the purpose of this is you should be here. Yeah, it's to take that pain off of your forearm.
I mean, you're gaining some kind of strength there.
He's like, hey.
Hey, you don't know what he's working. You don't know what he's working.
The most jolty forearm curl. But people can do that. And it's the same with wrestling. Someone can watch wrestling with their lives, get in the ring and be like,
yeah,
I don't know what's going on. When I think about how I want to start putting my socks on, I think of the big man. Because Bruno, if anything, is someone who... Right now, could you imagine putting the socks on?
I can see it, yeah.
Yeah, I can.
I feel like I've seen it now.
Now imagine you putting socks on. I can't imagine it.
Can you not?
Imagine me putting socks on. Think of any time you've ever seen me do it.
We're very barefooty people.
Yeah.
Bruno, imagine me putting my socks on. Can you do it?
I don't think I've ever seen you.
It's a bit tough, isn't it?
It is a little bit tough.
I could draw you a picture of you doing it and be like, it's so in my brain.
Mm.
And that's what made me come to this realization of like, I'm doing it wrong.
I've never seen my wife put
Can you go one step further back in your get ready stage, and can you put your boxers on properly without breaking?
No, I pull them up to my thighs.
No, but
I go.
I
force them out like that, and I do that until I start hearing a very small rip, and then I go like this with the front, and then I go like that with the side with my hands. I pull them up, and that's not enough. I punch down into the gooch area for them. Then I pull them up, and that's why they only last like a week. But I don't like anything to be touching me. Anyway, I realize I've wrestled a lot, and I've done a lot of physical stuff.
Yeah.
So my body doesn't feel the best.
Yeah.
Okay. And I started to realize the hardest, other than walking down the stairs, the other hardest thing in my day is putting socks on. And I don't often put socks on, but I'm getting cold now, so I have to put them on.
Yeah.
I go very straight. I'm going to try and describe it. If you're on YouTube, Peppercorn Boys, I will go like this. And look, as you can see, I'm struggling to reach.
Yeah.
Right. And I started to think, how is anyone that flexible that their knees coming up to their chin and they're just sliding this bad boy on, right?
Yeah.
And then I sat there and I thought, this is impossible. And it's just been a thing where I'm like, I don't know how people do it. I assume it's just my body is just broken. Then the other day, I just saw it in my head. I just saw Bruno at the end of a bloody bed in a hotel room that I've seen a billion times. Black socks, obviously.
Yeah.
Wearing
bits everywhere.
Same pants that I have. Yeah. And he's in a figure four.
Yes.
He is.
That's it.
And look, all of a sudden, look. And he's like, he just goes this. He goes, we're on.
I don't think I'd ever
how relaxing that was.
I've never put myself.
Doesn't hurt. Yeah. And do you know what my issue with that is? Because obviously it's so much easier. Look, you just saw how much I struggled.
Yeah.
I can't get to my feet. Here, look. In we go. Look, here we go. And I've seen him do it, and he's talking to you like nothing while he's doing it. And I thought, I've been doing this wrong. My issue now is I've not got the technique. You got to turn that son of a bitch so that it reacts to your foot being horizontal now.
Yeah.
And you got to get it right.
To be honest, because you're the mentally part of it, you study your socks to make sure that the big toe is where the big proper left and right. Yeah. So it's tougher for you. I don't necessarily.
But it's not like you've got your heel over on the front of your ankle or something, have you? Like you're matching up your heel at least. Right?
Yeah, I'm matching up the heel, but you go that one step further.
Yeah, that's not making tough stuff hard. Mine's even just getting the heel to sit on the heel.
I
Because now I'm looking at the bottom of my foot.
I don't think
I've never put a foot. You're putting your socks on, looking at the bottom of your foot.
I've never done that. I've never looked at the side or the bottom of my sock. I'm usually bent over, looking down at the top.
Yeah, not breathing.
Holding my breath.
Pain, yeah.
Normally, I'll paint a picture very quickly. The only time I wear socks is for work. I keep my work clothes in the airing cupboard at the top of the stairs. So when I'm putting my socks on, I'm hopping bent over whilst holding my breath at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, and I'm grunting. I'm in a lot of pain. Yeah.
And usually I'll pull so hard that they'll rip instantly.
Listeners noticed that with me. She said, you got holes in the heels of your sock all the time. And I was like, I know. She was like, it's because you get them on.
Yeah.
And you keep pulling.
I like my socks up here. I want them up the top.
I hate the way he jumps on that like that. Like, as soon as he hears something that's like slightly like, he's like,
yeah.
But no, it's changed my life. I've not done it yet because I'm too scared. But I now feel like I have.
You're very set in your ways. You're very.
I honestly, do you know what my big fear is? I don't know how to do it because I've got to turn the sock. I'm now looking at the bottom of my foot. I don't think I've done that much in my life. No. Now I've got to figure out. It's like if you ever put someone, I've got to put people's. Put human shoes on now.
Yeah, you do.
It's really like.
You've waited long. You've waited too long, so it's going to take you longer to learn to get out of when you learn anything when you're older. Just like we found out with wisdom teeth, it hurts more when you take them out when you're older.
Apparently, yeah. Or whatever the Americans are doing.
I have no idea.
That was a big thing in 2016. Just film your friend getting their wisdom teeth out.
It was. I genuinely wish I wish I had gone under or something where I'm out and you're there because I want you to ask me those sort of questions.
You never push yourself far enough to ever have to go under.
No, I don't.
No. He's painless. He's just floating through life. The only time it happens is sometimes you get a sausage stuck somewhere. Do you know what I mean? And we'll be there. He'll eat too many sausages one day.
It's gonna happen, isn't it?
It's probably.
God, does he look like Sean McVay now? That is weird. By the way, that's not a diss.
That is definitely not a diss. I'm not taking it.
He's an unbelievable manager, that guy.
Can we not talk about?
By the way, just side note. Not many people know about this. He's a huge part of Arsenal set pieces.
Is he? Oh, yeah. I think I did read that in
preseason. They worked together to come up with ways in which similar to NFL plays.
It's crazy. Good.
And then we were really good at set pieces. So shout out Sean McVay.
Shout out the LA Rams, mate. Just one game away from the big one.
Oh,
I was gonna bring up the wild card, but let's skip over Joe's disappointment. It was a tough play. Hey, if anyone knows, to go to Foxborough in the rain in the playoffs, it's a horrible situation. So it is what it is. You definitely overachieved this season, and theoretically, I also think that you underachieved with. You underperformed as well, so that there is definitely that you've got that ceiling there. So
I really appreciated watching that and then getting 5 hours sleep before work.
It always makes it feel bad. It's always bacon in the morning.
Which American fans need to understand how hard we work for these things.
Yeah, and also it's a lot easier when you don't go to the playoffs because then your season just ends and you just
go to bed.
You just carry on with life.
You do, but or you're me and you do stay up for those games because that play to take it to overtime that Caleb Williams did, mate, his stock went.
Yeah, check out Peppercorn sports cards on eBay.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
For those Caleb Williams die cuts.
Yeah, so that was good. I hate the fact that the Patriots are in the conference final again, and they're odds on to go to the Super Bowl. To be honest, I don't want the Broncos to go to the Super Bowl either, so this is really annoying from my perspective.
I feel quite confident the AFC aren't going to win the Super Bowl.
Do you know what it is? Like when that happens, when it is so everyone thought that the Chiefs were going to whip the Eagles last year and then they turn up. It sometimes goes like that when the pressure is on, and I really don't want any of those two. I kind of want definitely Seattle or LA to win now. That's for sure.
Yeah, same.
But
did you have one more philosophical? Or was
I've got a couple. No, yeah. So I need you to answer this, and then I'll give you the answer based upon what you come back with. So you have to get into a room, but when you come to it, the door is locked. What do you do?
Are we allowed any questions about this room, or we just got to answer?
Just answer.
My natural response was twofold. One was to look for a window.
Okay.
The other one was to do that thing that X-Files guys did, Tombs, and get under that door like a cat. Like break all my bones down and slide under the door. That's my two answers. Joe, don't ask a question, just answer.
Run straight through it.
Run straight through it.
Okay. So Joe definitely is a Gryffindor. With Scots, you've kind of gone out of left field here because
how else do you answer?
I don't know.
I feel like the only two real answers are like run through it or find a window.
It's so if you knock the door down, you're a Gryffindor. If you knock on the door to see if someone's there,
yeah, I didn't even think of that.
That's Hufflepuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a shame. That's really upsetting.
If you're like, I need to go find a key, that's Ravenclaw. And if you pick the lock, then you're Slytherin.
Love that. Yeah. I'm going to do that for my wife tonight.
One of the first. So my initial instinct was when you first said it was to just break down the door, but my thought after that was to go find a key.
Interesting.
But
you didn't think to break all your bones down and go under it.
I thought I'd liquidate myself.
Well, isn't Slytherin a snake? Like maybe I'm thinking
I think
that
it could be that, but I feel like you're Hagrid at this part.
What did you answer with?
When you I saw the stuff, so it wasn't.
It's hard being you, I know. What's another question?
Can I just say very quickly while we're trying to figure out how to get through this door? I may have popped a nut.
Okay. It's easily done on these chairs.
There.
Last question. I need to get out of it. Jesus Christ.
Wow. Stop rushing the pod.
I understand.
There is no more questions. The only thing that I was going to bring up, which is wild at the moment, because this is kind of like a throwback to the old tabloid news stories and sort of scandal / PR / whatever.
Right.
But
Victoria Beckham's weird.
yeah,
You're right.
well done.
Yeah, she shouldn't be dancing in the sun like that.
No.
I'll say that. Allegedly. I just want to say that.
Is that
Allegedly.
what the alleged? I heard that she was making his wedding all about her.
His first dance was not with his wife; it was with his mum, and she seductively danced on him in front of everyone.
Wow.
Oh.
Weird,
Allegedly. Allegedly.
And it's strange that old Bex hasn't come out with anything, has he?
I think it's probably best not to. You know,
that's fair.
I think sometimes there is, three sides to this story, isn't there?
There is 100%. You're right.
And that's why I keep saying allegedly, because we don't know. We don't know what's going on really behind closed doors.
No, we don't. But yeah, I just
definitely
thought that was
don't
quite
dance
fun.
on your son. I'll say that.
No.
If that's what's happened, allegedly. But yeah, I think it's pretty exciting. It's definitely being talked about. I'm going to be honest, my level of care for it is so unbelievably low.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah. But I dropped when I realized what you were bringing up.
It's our poster.
Like my whole demeanor just dropped.
It's our poster boy. It's
Yeah,
Bex,
you're right.
mate. It's my boy.
Can
And then it's his
we
boy
do the
being
thumbnail as you dancing on me a bit in a dress at my wedding? I'm making it too hard. First of all, we just got to send you pictures this week.
Yeah,
Don't go there. It's fine.
let's
Yeah, you can see his little pig brain work. You know what I mean? It's a little slower, but I can see it happening. Where he's like, "Oh, the pictures," and I've already said it. I've already burned it out.
Oh god!
You can check us out, Peppercorn Boys. Anyway, I got hard out. I got a flight in a minute.
That has been another episode of the Peppercorn Boys. You can catch us every single week on YouTube, every single week on Apple, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Hit that subscribe button anywhere that you are listening and watching to this. We are on the road, hopefully the slow and long road to at least 500 subscribers. Scott will pull his finger out and find the card that we will give away.
Oh, yeah.
At our 500 subscriber giveaway. So hit that subscribe button to get in with a chance. But until then, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Let the people say